some centuries ago, right? Sea level was much lower than where it was before, and so the blue hole was like a natural cavern, and then it naturally filled up as sea level rose.
I didn't know that. Did your dive master give you that?
Yeah, we.
Well, I thought Sharon was great up until now.
Wow.
You start by descending into this
Crater almost.
this azure blue hole.
A friend of mine told me when you go down the blue hole, go down on your back.
Everybody's like just dropping down in it.
There are bubbles coming up and the ambient light coming in from the top.
And just seeing, like, as you're going down, seeing the
It's a cathedral.
kind of, yeah, kind of, you see that, but also you see the walls kind of going up around you.
So you start to gently drift down, and as you start to kind of lean back and look up, it almost starts to form a cathedral with these rays of light coming down through the water and shimmering.
Really cool just to look up and see the light shining in and see just all of us spread out throughout this big space.
And then you're watching the silhouettes of the divers coming down and stuff. It's just so magnificent.
The divers with their lights start to come on. And there's this sort of light show that takes place down below. There's an exit that sort of forms a cavern, and to see the divers sort of against the silhouette of the exit, the scale of the divers are just these little specks in this sort of massive cavern.
We would go to a deserted island to have lunch. Sometimes there were picnic tables. Beautiful foliage and sand. It is soft and cool, and even in the bright sunlight, it's just gorgeous. Oh, it's the best. I couldn't think of any better surface interval than being on a gorgeous tropical island just with your group. Jellyfish Lake, I'm told, is a cross between fresh and salt water. It's a crater-shaped structure in one of the rock islands. And in this place, over thousands of years, these jellyfish that aren't found anywhere else have evolved. And they don't have stingers. So you can swim with the jellyfish in Jellyfish Lake.
Oh, the climb, the steps up and down. I need to get back to the gym.
Yeah, it's a hike up the trail, and you go kind of over the top and then down to the lake in the middle. They started kind of sparsely, just seeing a few here and there, and I understand that they follow the sun around.
Oh yeah, there's a jellyfish there, there's a jellyfish there. But then you keep going out farther into the lake, and oh, now there's more jellyfish.
We swam over to the other side of the lake.
Pretty soon you can't swim without trying to move them gently out of the way as you swim through them. Everywhere you look, dozens of them, and of different sizes, from about this big to small. They seem to sense that you're there, so they really do try not to run into you. I didn't want to hurt them. I kicked very gingerly, kind of like, and didn't want to do that. And I got to the point, like on the way back, where I was like, oh, and gently like pushing them out of my way. It's very cool. So I don't think any jellyfish were harmed in the production of that.
You like it?
Loved it. That was great. Amazing.
You know, they have a saying, do you want to be in the parade or watch the parade? When you're actually going down Ulan Channel, you're in the parade.
The concentration of corals on the reef is astonishing.
Well, let's see, we've worn out spectacular and amazing. What else is an awesome, awe-inspiring?
And you're seeing sharks.
That's right, plenty of sharks. I saw a shark on every dive.
We're using reef hooks. Your hook onto a rock and the other end onto your BC, and if the current is strong enough, you're kind of flying like a kite.
You're like riding this channel. You're riding the current the entire time.
Just watch them go by overhead and watch the show. Yeah, it was really cool.
I was always afraid of sharks until I learned to dive because, I blame Steven Spielberg, honestly, because of Jaws.
I've never seen so many in my life.
The volume of them, it's astounding. It's always exciting to see that many sharks at once.
It gets so every day. I mean, you don't even point them out, right, after the second or third dive because there are so many around and they're checking you out and you're checking them out and everybody's copacetic. But the baby sharks were really exciting. When we saw the nursery, that was very cool.
There was a whole nursery of sharks there.
The currents in Palau can be strong because when the tide changes, the water washes over the reefs.
Going up Oolong the first time, we had a shark on either side of us going up and that Napoleon wrasse in the middle.
So we drifted up at about swimming speed, up this beautiful little thing, a lot of coral. The lettuce coral area was, I think, the biggest in the world.
The lettuce coral is unbelievable.
Unreal.
Unless you see it in person.
Mm-hmm.
And here it's like a whole hillside of lettuce coral. Just goes
My
all the
definition
way
is
up.
the size of a house.
If you like stop to look at either the reef on your left or on your right, it's like picture perfect, typical Finding Nemo coral reef.
That was totally cool.
It's been such an amazing experience.
A wonderful experience.
It was incredible, yeah.
Everything was spectacular, and I'm looking forward to coming back again.
You become a family when you're diving with 14 other people.
Be in this beautiful place, but with all these amazing people, and
The crews on the boats really make the trip as well.
Can I move here? Is it possible?
When I retire, I'm going to spend a month there every now and then, I think.
Sad about leaving this behind.
I mean, I'm so sad to see us leave Palau, but so happy to have all of the great memories.
The diving never disappoints.
It was the best.